So with all of this, then I would want to meet one-on-one with someone that I've already identified as having significant wealth and influence in the community. I would want to start, as I mentioned, with those listening opportunities, learning about them. And sometimes asking the simplest of questions will open up tremendous opportunities for conversations. Simple get to know you. Where did you grow up? Where did you go to school? Now tell me about how you came into your career. Do you have kids? Where do you go to church? All of those get to know you questions they're providing you with a tremendous amount of information. They're also letting the person talk about themselves. That builds trust. When you allow someone to talk about themselves, they then are trusting you more because they feel like you are listening to them, which you are. So you're not diving into this presentation. You're first diving into getting to know them.
Yes.
Now, some people are more business oriented and they just want you to get to the point.
Mhm.
Some people are more introverted and they don't give you very good answers. But I still follow the same formula. Sometimes that conversation may be 3 minutes. Sometimes that conversation may be 30 minutes. It depends on the personality and what's going on in that particular day for that person. I mean, if they have a busy day and they're only giving you 15 minutes, obviously you don't get that much time to get to know them. But the bottom line is you want to provide them an opportunity to talk about themselves and then ask permission to review some opportunities with them. So that's when you can then transition to, may I have your permission to review our current campaign? And they may say, oh, I know all about it. You don't need to go over it. And that's okay. But you always want to not assume that they know what you're doing or where you're headed, and they may have questions about your current campaign even if they're already familiar with it, right? So you want
Yes.
to provide that opportunity. And then say, as we're thinking about growing the mission of Heartland Hope, we would be remiss if we didn't invite you to be involved because of your position in this community, because of your influence and your importance. I wanted to sit down with you and ask you to consider some opportunities to help us grow. Is that something we can discuss together? So asking
Yes.
permission and those 5 words, may I have your permission, are so powerful because she can say yes or no at that point. She could stop you and say, you know what, there's just no way I can be involved. I'm so busy with my church. I'm so busy with work. I've got 5 kids. I don't have any time to be involved. So she has permission to stop you, but most people are going to say sure. Then you're able to pivot to, we're putting together a group of advisors to help us close out this campaign. It would mean the world to us if you could be a part of this group to help open doors to people that have not yet become involved or who have become involved, but we believe can invest in a more significant way in this effort. What we would like you to do, if you agree to join this council, is to take a look at our list of prospects. You can feel free to add to that list. And then we'd like you to choose the relationships that you would like to help steward with us.